Okay, guys, I just realized that I made a mistake somewhere with yeah, I just made a mistake, so I just fixed it now. So it's supposed to be p squared minus 8p squared, and then minus 12 p plus 4 equals to 0. Yeah. And then where did I go now? Oh, now I'm here. Now I'm here. So then I'm like, okay, so when I looked at this question, is that I stopped cheating the exam. I remember stopping somewhere here, and I'm like, it didn't make sense. And I was thinking of using the quadratic formula, but I was like, I could be wrong. But then I'm like, no, let's use the quadratic formula here. I think that was the tricky part. Then I did it again. I'm doing it now. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use the quadratic formula, but in terms of p. So let me just rewrite the quadratic formula, right? P is equals to plus or minus, no, not plus or minus, b. I keep messing up this thing. B plus or minus b squared, negative b, I mean, negative b plus or minus 4ac over 2a. Yeah. So it's b equals to negative b plus or minus square root b squared. Yeah. Then I'm like, okay, from there, the values that we had were initially, so the values that we had were negative 7 and 12 and 4, right? Negative 12 and 4, okay? So we had a to be negative 7, we had b to be negative 12, and then we had c to be positive 4, right? Okay, then from there we're gonna substitute this into our formula. We're going to have, basically we're going to have p is equals to negative, open brackets, negative 12 plus or minus square root, oh no, there's no space there. There's no space there. Let me just do it here. I'll just do it down here. Okay, so p is equals to negative, open brackets, negative 12 plus or minus square root negative 12 squared minus 4 into a, which is negative 7, and then c, which is positive 4, right? Yeah, positive 4. Hold on, negative 7 p squared. Yeah, then from there we're gonna divide this by 2, and then a, which is negative 7. Okay, then p, when I thought of this, I was like, nah, I'm gonna end up with some funny answer. But then when I saw that, oh, I'm actually getting somewhere to eat, I'm like, oh, I'm like, this is funny, but it, hopefully it made sense. Plus or minus, then we're gonna take our calculator and say negative 12 bracket squared minus 4 into negative 7 times 4, which gives us an answer of 16. So this gives us an answer of 16. And then 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. Yeah. So when I did this, when I tried to do it again and I saw that I got a 16, I was like, I felt more confident then, and I'm like, okay, 16 could be, it could get us somewhere. It could get us somewhere. I felt confident about it. And then so we know that p would be either equals to, so we have 12 plus 16 over negative 14, which gives us what now? So we have 12 plus 16 over negative 14 gives us negative 2. So we have negative 2, or we have p is equals to 12 minus 16 over negative 14, right? Over negative 14. So we get that p is either equals to 12 minus 16 over negative 14, which gives us a fraction of 2 over 7. So hence the values of p are therefore when p is equals to negative 2, or when p is equals to 2 over 7, we're going to have real roots. And please, let's do verify again. Let's check if we're in the right track. Let's just see if we are really are in the right track. So I think I'm gonna sub it here. I'm going to sub here. Let me try subbing negative 7 into negative 2 squared minus 12 into negative 2 plus 4 gives me 0. Okay, then negative 7 into 2 over 7 squared minus 12 into 2 over 7 plus 4 gives me 0 2. So yeah, they do make sense. So that was a real bonus question there. Like it really needed you to apply your knowledge of the quadratic formula too, and I think it makes sense because the quadratic formula does link with nature of roots. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Really, it made sense. And I'm sure we are expecting to see it again in November exams. So get ready, guys. Now this time you have it. We can do it now. So if we see a question worth 6 marks, we're tackling it. And I think the next question says now, for which signs would it be? It says for which. Let me check again. So it says determine the values of p for which p with opposite signs, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna check it again. I'm not exactly sure, but let me check. It was the last question of 2.2. Hey, sorry about that. So let me just double check that. Yeah, so it says two real roots that are opposite in signs if p was less than 0. So two real roots that are opposite in signs. So after you have done the first part of this question where we had the two real roots, so we remember we had p was equal to negative 2 or p was equal to 2 over 7. Basically, they just need you to write it in inequality form. That was the trick part also I didn't get. They just needed you to write it in inequality form. Because it says two real roots, right? When p is less than 0. So we're going to have it when p is greater than negative 2 and where p is greater than negative 2 and less than 2 over 7. With opposite signs, p would be greater than negative 2 or less than 2 over 7. And this was the last part of this question with 2 marks, and the other part was with 6 marks. So yeah, I hope this really made sense to someone. You could also you can also sketch this. I think 2 over 7 should be 0 point something, 0 0.2, 0 0.2, and negative 2 is also less. Yeah, but yeah, I hope this made sense to someone. I hope it did. Thank you very much for watching these videos. I'm gonna leave it there for today, and please do comment down below. Tell me anywhere how you'd approach this bonus question. Tell me how you'd approach it, and hopefully it made sense to someone. And I hope it made sense to someone. And please do comment down below. Tell me what videos we should do next, and then we can tackle them together. And have a good day. Have a good weekend. Actually, today is a Friday, so I mean it's a Saturday. So yeah, stay blessed. Peace.